Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do December favorites, but we're also gonna include all the November favorites because I sort of skipped that month. And I have a few things that I've been using a lot and loving, especially certain bags and a few other items that I got recently. We are also going to talk about clothing, sweaters, coats, boots, electronics, home stuff, and just things that I've been really loving lately. So if you're interested in that, I would suggest you to go grab a snack, coffee, a drink, depends on the time of the day, and let's sit down and chat. Okay, so of course I want to start with the handbags. There are specifically two that I wanted to talk about a little bit more in depth on this video because I've been loving them so much. And there are 5 bags that I've been reaching out for the most. The first one is going to be my Lady D Joy. So this one was quite of an unpredictable, rush, impulsive sort of purchase because I was actually looking for a different bag when I went into the store. So this is actually for spring summer 2023, and the bag is like in silver with champagne gold and it has crystals. I was looking for a micro Lady Dior in black with crystals because I've been wanting a crystal bag for quite a while, but I was very hesitant with what to go for. So I'm actually quite happy that I didn't go with the Prada Clio. Now looking back, I think this is a little bit more me. I'm probably going to reach for it for years. I don't know, because I was not a fan of the D-Joy. Literally starting off November, I made a video saying that I would never do half bags. I don't like half bags. I want my full bag. So half Birkin, half Lady Dior, half Pochette Métis, it was like a no for me. Of course, I ended up eating my words and I'm super happy with this one. But it was specifically this one that when my essay at Dior, she pulled it out, I just fell in love with it and I knew that I was going to get it. Now, I am planning to do a full review of the bag, but I am not sure if you guys want a specific one for this or comparing it to the mini Lady Dior that they're not the same size, they don't fit the same thing, but I find it to be actually quite versatile and to fit enough for me, like very similar to the mini kitty, I would say. So before I filmed that video, I wanted to see if you guys have any specific questions that you would like me to address, because I'm definitely going to do like an in-depth review of the bag. I've been using it so much. I feel like this bag with a simple black outfit or a simple white outfit is just amazing for dinners, anything nighttime. I just really love the bag. Now the second bag, this one, I waited for it for a really long time because it was sold out for almost a year. Like the moment that they launched this one, this is the Polene Berry in the shearling. I really wanted to get the white one because I have a dog and she sheds a lot, but I love this bag. And I got this one from Polene for my birthday, and I don't know if it's the shearling because I use it way more than the other berry that I have, which is also white, but this one, it's amazing. I love it so much. It's actually the bag that I'm using today, so I can show you a little bit of what fits inside and do a little what's in my bag. But I took it to my ski trip. I absolutely love the bag. It's so cozy. It fits so much. It is maybe not the most convenient on the way that it opens and closes and you have to take things in and out, but the looks and how comfy it is, I don't know, I just really like it. The bag opens up like this, and I literally got from Bakira yesterday, so what you're seeing here is basically what I was carrying with me during the trip too. So the first thing is going to be sunglasses. I love them. They're from Mocha Studio. Then we have my wallet, and this is the Chanel card holder in the white in caviar with champagne gold. My Apple charger. So this is actually really convenient when you're traveling because you only have to attach it to the back of your phone and it starts charging. And I know that you're gonna tell me, why are you still with that phone case? I don't know, it's the type of thing that I keep saying that I'm gonna order one from Casetify and I just forget doing it, or Amazon. I don't know, I want to change the phone case, so I'll just do it eventually. Then we have my AirPods and my vlogging cameras. So this actually unboxed recently on my latest vlog, and this is the CV1 Mark II. It's very compact, fits inside most of my bags, and the lens comes out when you turn it on. So it's very good for vlogging. I'm actually so happy that I got it. The quality, of course, is not the same as that one, but I was being very stubborn just sticking to that one for vlogging because it's really heavy. My arm would get tired after a little bit. It was really hard to take it inside bags, so it would always have to be crossed. So it was another thing to carry around, and then the tripod, it was just not convenient. Even if the quality is better, I need to pick my battles. So this one has been making my life 10 times easier, and I wish that I went for it sooner. I'm gonna link it, and I'm also gonna link my camera, but this one, it's the newest version. I think it came out like 4-5 months ago, and the selling point for me was mainly that it's a really small camera, that it's very light, and that it's a little bit more discreet because I am really shy about vlogging on the streets and people looking at you. It's not easy, to be honest, but this has been making it easier. The next one, this is my compact mirror from Hilas. My lips get super dry in the winter, so I have 3 things. This one I recommended a lot. It's from Laneige, and it opens up like this, and it has the little applicator right here. And this two, I've talked about them quite a lot. And this is the Hourglass Rise 100. And this is the Clinique Black Honey 06. And that is it inside of the bag. So for you to close it, you do this and then you snap it here. The strap is also adjustable. So I actually prefer to use this as a shoulder bag or as a top handle bag. It's a really cute and cozy bag. Now we have other 3 bags. These ones I've had for a while, but I always have like a reasoning behind why I reach out for certain bags during certain seasons. So this one is the one that makes the most sense to me. This is my vintage Kelly 28 in black box leather in gold hardware, and this is such a beautiful bag. I love box leather. If I could, I would switch probably all of my Hermes bags to box leather. I have a thing for delicate, shiny, rich leathers. I also prefer way more Togo than Epsom. Like, I'm not kidding. The bags that I have with most wear are, sadly, and I'll show you in another video, my mini Kelly. That bag went through the ringer this year. Like, it's the most used bag during 2023. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to send it to Spa. I am a little bit devastated about it. And Epsom durable, yes, but not enough apparently. And then I have my Caviar classic flap in the Tiffany blue. It's basically the same chip. Like, I bump into things, and I know that bags are meant to be worn. Like, I'm not heartbroken about it. Like, I am just like, when did this even happen? I'm confused, but that's what bags are for. Anyway, I'm going off rails with this. During the summer, I felt a little bit more attracted to my smaller bags, but right now this bag will fit everything and more that I want to take with me. So because it's winter, I usually just put more stuff inside of my bag. I don't know why. I put a lot of lip products, as you just saw, sometimes even gloves or a beanie or a small sweater. And I have these small sweaters that I'm gonna show you that I can always put inside of this bag. They take space, of course, but it's doable. And sometimes I need an extra layer, and this bag has a strap. It's black, it's a classic. I adore this bag. It was such a good purchase. So yeah, vintage Hermes for me is amazing, and box leather always makes it look so like good. It's like polished, but it's also very casual, and with the strap, with coats, it's easier. So I love this bag so much. This one needs no explanation. I love this color. I love brown. I love gold from Hermes, and this is my baby, this with the black one. But since I've been reaching out a lot for my black Kelly, this is like the brown bag that I've been reaching out for a lot. And Togo leather, it's the most durable, the most like rich and beautiful. I don't know, I love this bag. Since the day that I unboxed it, it's been heavy rotation, always making it on the top of the top of the bags that I use the most. Doesn't really matter this season, but now I feel like this looks really good with cozy outfits, and it also fits more than enough. It's been perfect through rain and snow. Of course, I try to protect the bag, and I have its little raincoat and everything, but I use this bag so much and I love it. And of course, we couldn't miss this bag. So this is my white classic flap, and I adore this bag. This is in Caviar with champagne gold. I have a thing for white bags, especially during the winter. I have a lot of white coats and white pants and white bags. I love this bag. I use it a lot. This isn't a small, and I feel like it's such a beautiful bag. Like, I think I have more white bags than brown and black in my collection. I need to think about that, but probably yes. And looking back, I was so terrified of owning white bags, and now it's like the predominant in my collection, and I'm actually happy about it because I love them and I use them a lot. It's not like I just have them and baby them, just collecting dust on the shelf. No, they actually are the ones on heavy rotation most of the time. Now let's go for shoes, and I promise to be a little bit more quick with this one. There's a few pairs that I haven't reached out for in a really long time, and now I'm doing, and then I have some new pairs of shoes that I wanted to talk about, but the first ones are gonna be this. So these are the Jimmy Choos with pearls. I got them literally like weeks ago, and actually I've only used them once. So you're gonna ask me, why am I putting them on my favorites of December if I've only used them once? It's because that's enough for me to use a pair of heels and to know if they're gonna make it or no. I'm really bad at heels. Like, at minimum discomfort, I'm out. I'm on flats. I'm gonna take them off. And these ones, when I use them, of course, it's not the same as wearing a pair of sneakers, but I can withstand them, and for me that's more than enough. I find the platform to make it just better for me, so I think these are gonna be able to be my wedding shoes, which makes me really excited and make me be able to relax, because I was very concerned about my ability to stay on my wedding day in heels. These are new ones, and I was knee deep in snow, and they kept me dry, and they are beige. Those are the selling points for me. They're beige, neutral, beautiful, and I'm gonna link them them. These were honestly not even my first option when I was planning this ski trip. So these are from Uggs, and I actually ordered a weight pair of moon boots off Amazon. So they didn't make it in time. I was really excited for the moon boots. Let's see when they arrive. But in a panic, the day before leaving to the ski trip, I went to El Corte Inglés and I got these ones. First off, because of the color, and second, because they were in my size. I'm not that picky with shoes when they have my size, and they're so comfy. After wearing the ski boots, they were like heaven on earth. If you have ever skied, you would know the pain. At least the first time that you ski, like, it was really bad. And these ones, I use them for the entire trip. I love them. If you live anywhere that is really cold, or you're going to the snow, or you just want a pair of cozy winter boots, highly recommend these ones. The Hermes Day sneakers, I finally broke them in. I could walk all day with them, so I want to highly recommend them now. I can tell you that it takes a little bit of time to break them in, but at the end they are very comfy. I'm gonna clean this. They're disgusting right now, so I'm not even gonna do close-ups, but after the trip I just need to give them a good clean and they're gonna be perfect. They're very sturdy and wipeable. These do need a very good clean right now. These Jimmy Choo boots, I got them a while ago and I've barely used them because of the heel. So I'm gonna be very honest, I love them because of how they look. They're not very comfortable, but I just love the way that they look. So I only wear this when I'm gonna take a cab or I'm gonna be sitting down most of the time, but I really like them. I just want to show you some mud shots. I don't know if they're still in production, but they're the ones that I have in my closet and it's like different from the regular black boot. And speaking of the regular black boot, these are my Chanel black boots. I use them a lot. They have just a tiny bit of heel and they're comfy and they've seen better days. I have abused these ones quite a lot. They need a little bit of maintenance and proper storage because I'm not storing them with anything inside, which I should. They are really comfy, so if you're looking for a pair of black boots, I do recommend these ones a lot. Now focusing a little bit more on jewelry pieces, I have a few that are on heavy rotation. So the first ones that I want to talk about are the ones that I unboxed the most recently. So these diamond earrings are lab grown and they're from Spiritual Girls. They're 1.5 carats each. At first I was not sure which size to go for because I tend to go for really small earrings, but these ones I feel like are the perfect size to stand out and I don't have to take them off ever. So since the day that I got them, I just have not taken them off. So they're comfy, you can shower with them, you can sleep with them, and I think they look really pretty. Alongside with the earrings, I do want to talk about the tennis bracelet. I love it. I am so happy that I upgraded because this size, I feel like it's also perfect. So it makes the stack 10 times better, and every time that I pair it with different watches, I just really love the way that it looks. As for necklaces, I have two, and one is of course the Van Cleef Alhambra in the onyx. During the summer, I kind of put it off and I started to use more the sweet size in the mother of pearl, but lately I just use this and I just don't take it off. With that one is this pearl necklace from Biwako. So this is very unique because it has that little red bead. I love how pearls can switch an outfit from something casual to something a little bit more like pulled together or elegant, and this one is the perfect size, the perfect length. I just really love it. And of course I wanted to talk about my Chanel watch. So this one I got it for my birthday, and this one is vintage. I got it from BAM Luxury Store and this is beautiful. I thought that it was going to be a little bit harder to pair with outfits, but honestly I just love the way that it looks with absolutely everything. I am careful with it, with not showering and always taking it off, and if I put moisturizer in my hands or something like that, I try to be mindful because it does have leather intertwined on the chain. But it was such a good addition to my mini watch collection because I only like super small watches. I don't know why, but the big ones feel very overwhelming on my hand, and this one, perfect size. I love it so much. I also have these hoops that I've been getting so many questions about, but I don't have a link because they were my grandma's, and I don't really think that they have a brand, but they're just little gold hoops. Let me try to focus. So these are it. They're really comfy, beautiful, a staple, and I love using them. But yeah, these were my grandma's, so I don't have a way to link them, and also they didn't come with a box or anything, so there's no packaging that I can trail from where they are, but these are it. I also want to talk about electronics. Besides the camera, which I would recommend to anyone that vlogs and is out and about and doesn't really want to carry a big heavy camera, I also wanted to chat about other things that I recently started really loving. The first one is a diffuser. So I used to have a diffuser before I moved, but I was using it only for nighttime and putting lavender, or when I was sick, putting something more citrus. And I started using it also like as a slush candle, just to put scents into the room. And with Christmas, I started to get some gingerbread ones, some that smell like a Christmas tree, because I don't have a natural Christmas tree, so you do like that smell. So I found on Amazon so many different scents. You can also do it for fall and more floral, so there's so many possibilities, and it lasts for hours. Sometimes at night the lavender does kick me out, so I just want to recommend it to anyone that loves having sweet smells or something very specific and you're not a fan of candles. I am a fan of candles, but sometimes I'm scared to forget to put them off, or they just finish and I need to go find another one. This is really simple and lasts for hours and smells amazing. And the other one is going to be Alexa. I was not the one who wanted them, Paula wanted them, and I actually kind of like them now. They can tell you the time, the weather, podcast, pretty much anything that you want. She can turn the tree on, the living room. It's kind of useful, I have to admit that. Of course, we're gonna talk about sweaters, and these are a few of my favorites. I wanted to share specifically two that I love the most. The first one is going to be the one that I'm wearing right now, and this one, I got it from Farfetch a while ago, and it's so chunky and it's so warm. It's really hard to layer, I'm gonna have to say that. If it's not with a trench coat, it looks a little bit bulky, so whatever you put on top has to be a little bit thinner, because if not, it's just too bulky and you need a lot of space. But this sweater, when it's worn by itself, I think it's just perfect. I love it, and it's super comfy. I wear it a lot inside of the house, but also mainly the transitional months, which was basically November. It was probably the sweater that I use the most. Then I have this turtleneck one from El Copini, and this one is in this light gray. This one is perfect for layering. It's cashmere. I've been wearing it a lot and I wanted to share to link it alongside this other two, because they're very thin, and these are the ones that I can sometimes put inside of my bags, like for an extra if I need them. This is the white version and this is the black one. Both are gonna be in the description box, but I love them. These ones are the ones that I would recommend probably the most for layering, because they're so thin and so comfy that you will not really feel them underneath a coat or underneath a blazer. And if there's a brand that I love for sweaters, it's also Totem. I love Totem, and these are my favorite sweaters from the brand. This one had a little bit of an accident a while ago and I actually put it in the washing machine. I know it was my mistake and it actually shrunk, but this is the Stracciatella Totem sweater, and it's this gray with white pattern, also turtleneck. I love this sweater. I'm gonna put some pictures with it. I was able to stretch it back to its normal shape. And this one, this I use it a lot. It's oversized and definitely needs a little bit of dry cleaning, but I love it. It's super chunky, super soft. This one I tend to reach for it when it's like the coldest, because it's a very warm sweater and it's very chunky, but I love it. I love the texture that it has and I love the way that it looks on. But yeah, for sweaters, cardigans, jumpers, El Copini and Totem are my favorite brands. And to finish the video, I wanted to share my favorite coats. I don't have them here, but I'm gonna show you pictures of them, and if I can find them, I'm gonna link them. The first one is going to be my favorite trench coat, and it's from the Frankie shop, and it has a split colors. So one side it's a little bit of a darker beige or brown, and the other one is lighter, so it's not super crazy, but it's different enough. I always get compliments on it and I love it because of how comfy it is. That's the one that I usually pair with this sweater. Then I have this houndstooth coat that I always wait for winter, so it can be cold enough that I can wear it. I love it. I feel like a full black outfit in that coat is like the fit. It's a little bit eye-catchy, so I try to wear it mainly when I'm like in New York or Paris, because if I wear that around here, people are gonna definitely stare at me. But I love it. It's super warm. It's super flattering. It's probably the favorite coat that I own. Then I have two coats from El Copini that I also want to link and mention, because I feel like they have amazing quality and they are probably the ones that I reach out for the most when I travel. And it's the Camellia coat, and I have it in brown and I also have it in white. Both are amazing. I love them. The length is perfect. I did not have to alter that one. As for the houndstooth, that one I had to trim, but these two are perfect. You cannot go wrong with them. I have them in the size small, but if you want to put chunky sweaters underneath them, I would recommend you to size up to an M. Also from El Copini, I have this one that is a short version. I love a short coat, and this one have it also in black and white. Love it. I recently used the white one. It's perfect for snowy days because it's warm enough, but it also allows you a lot of movement. and I really like the length that it has. My favorite one is the white one, of course. And at last, of course, I want to include a black coat, and my go-to is this one from Max Mara. It's just a staple. You can never go wrong with a black coat, and it's probably one of my most used ones when it comes to winter. It's comfy, it's warm, and it has a very good quality. I am going to try to find as many of them as I can to link them, and if not, I'm going to try to find options or alternatives to them that are quite similar. But this was it. It's basically everything that I've been wearing and loving so much during December and most of November too. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go and start editing this ski trip vlog. It's going to take a while to edit, but I'm so excited to see how it turns out. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Thursday or whatever day you're watching this. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.